Hello everyone, my name is VictoriaMoonlight and welcome back to Regality SMP. As you can see, I'm taking down this villager house and we're going to take down a bunch more too. We're going to take down all the ones over there, the ones up there, or I think there's some other oh gosh. I think there's some other stuff on, yep, right there. We're going to be taking it all down because I have a big checklist that we're going to do today. Let's take a wide look around the village while I take care of the well. Okay, so the stuff we need to do today. There is a small little section right basically right across from our base that I would like to transform into what is essentially going to be a European castle tower. Moving on a little upwards, you can see a big patch of cow and sheep. Those both belong to Curates, our neighbor. I told him that I would take care of those and make brand new pens. So we're going to make a Greek style architecture, put that all in there, put some terracing, make it look nice and lovely, and give those animals a place to live. Like I mentioned last episode, there's a big weird hex casting block staircase that is currently being used as the bridge up to the substation. We're going to revamp that and we're going to make it look very nice. The next thing we'll be tackling is a strip mine elevator shaft. Hopefully we can get Vince to install an elevator for us, but he may not be super willing after I kind of rules lawyered him last episode. And then the last basic task we need to do is kind of just put some general pathways around and make this area look nice and connected. The well is done. I will get dirt to fill in here eventually. Alrighty. Let's take down the rest of the villager houses, like the one here, the ones back there, and the one up there. And I think that should be it. And then we can actually get started on building. The first thing we're going to tackle is the bridge up to the substation. This is the literal most traversed part of the entire base, not just by me, but also by Curates over here. So it's in our best interest to get this in. Oh, look, there's the train now. Okay, I think the best way to start this is to maybe break off some of the sections here. And then we can... I think maybe a 3 or a 4 is good. Probably a 5 wide staircase like this. We can have it go out. Yeah, I'm gonna break all these ghost blocks right here. With the ghost blocks all broken, we can kind of plan out the route that we want. So we can have it up here, kind of tapering over here. We can definitely bring it up here and level this little area out here, and definitely bring it up here, bring it up here, move it against the wall, moving up, passing over the window, up here. And either having a little platform here or kind of making a more dedicated path up to here. So that looks like a good little layout right there. I did also get some moss and I'm starting to process some of it, and I realized that I can put the moss up here to actually dig out the area, because you can see that the moss replaces all the stone. And I have one more bone meal left, so you can put that maybe right there. That looks good. And then if we dig all of this out, I've got a bit of moss, so I think we can start to process some more of the materials, and then we can actually get started by placing some of the first stone structures up here. I'm using the same palette I've used for the builds over there. So that is, so that's weathered limestone and limestone, calcite, and then the edified wood. And I'm also bringing along some covered lanterns for this and chains as well. So we can start to hang some lanterns off of it, maybe off the sides or on the top or on just anywhere, really, just to give it some more life and personality. Let's start building out what we need to do here. So let's try and just get a row using our trusty trowel over here. We can build this out a little bit to about where we said we would. So let's say closer to around here, actually, I would say. This looks a little bit better. This looks extended pretty well. I think it's time we can move up a little bit. So let's say here. 5, and then Now it's time to start moving up. So we can use the ghost blocks as placements because I have not had all the stairs yet. So those will come last. Right now we just need to focus on add the actual structure itself in, and then we can add the fun stuff. It took me a bit of doing, but I finally have the shape figured out. So we go just like the little sketch that we have go up here, we go up, we go around, we kind of do a little bit of a circle towards the window, or not towards, there used to be a window here, I do promise. And then we go up here, and then go to the train station. This is like right around here is a little bit of like an awkward part. So I was thinking that we could build a ancient Greek style terrace wall and maybe terraform some small garden bits up here to make it look better. But that garden bit is going to have to wait. So I think we're just going to have to do the terrace wall today. Next bit, and you can already see my hotbar, we're going to be placing in the stairs. It's an interesting challenge to try and incorporate some of the limestone, because this is going to be like the starting of our grading. We're going to make a slight color grade with the wall, and that means we have to start transitioning to limestone. And it was a very interesting challenge trying to figure out what exactly I wanted, because the hotbar can only have 9 slots. And if I wanted to double this, then it would have to take up all slots. So I kind of just had to decide. But I think this will be a nice start. And I'm going to go all the way to the edge for each one of these, except for maybe like this bit here, because we are going to make a small little wall, both on the exterior of the staircase, but also on the interior side of the staircase right here. And I will try and go over this little section and some of the more flatter sections like this with this same ratio of limestone as well. So we kind of get that better in, and it's better represented that way too. Looks like we have our stairs all put in really nicely, and I was able to, looks like I missed a spot here, but I was able to get everything in that we needed to make all of this look good, to make it blended with the limestone. And I think the next step is going to be putting in a barrier wall just at the top, and just to make it look a little bit better. I think I might use the edified wood for that, although I might just use pure limestone. This was a nightmare to figure out. I went through like 3 or 4 different iterations of not only this border, but also this wall too. So I finally settled on something. I think the last thing to do is to put in the lights, and then we can move on to the next one. I know I do. Oh, wait a second. I just realized that all of this will need support. And, yep, alrighty, cool. I can do that. Other than lights and supports, this bridge is pretty much done. I may end up changing this design, this 2-stair design, but for now I think it's going to be fine. So let's go put some lights here. So we can put one there. We can put some on the edges right here. Let's put some at the top. Let's put some more on the corners, right here, one right here. And I think we can have some sort of other solution on here, but we can put one right there for now. We'll put one here, we'll put one here, we'll put one here. We're gonna put one right here, and that's all of the ones I can put on the walls. I know I do want maybe some lights on the side of the terrace wall here, but I think for now, this is looking good. After much iteration, I finally got this in a place where I like it. I had to change the walls yet again. The ratio of the limestone to the weathered limestone was off. It was causing the rails up here to be too bright and clash with the rest of everything else. The only last thing to do is to grab some edified wood and make some support pillars for this. I think I just want to anchor it to the side of the wall here rather than making it go all the way down. I think it'll look a lot better that way. So let's, actually no, wait. Oh, it depends. Okay. So let's see here. I think for this one we can go down. For maybe right here we can go, or maybe right here. It really depends on exactly where it is. I think we'll just figure it out as we go along. So for this first one, I kind of just want to make it a bit thicker around here. So let's grab some more stairs. This would actually work with some of the roof variants. So I think we could just place this kind of around here. Oh, that looks good. Yeah. And then we can just bring this down all the way to the water level. And below it. And there we go, all the way to the bottom. Doesn't look beefy enough, though. It looks like it would crumble, so let's take this down. Let's make it more beefy. This looks like a beefy enough support pillar. Alrighty. It's also really expensive, and I'm dreading making more, but let's put like maybe one more, like maybe right here. I think that'd probably be good. Because this looks pretty supported already. It's got a resting point up here, and it's going to have another stand, so I think only one more is going to be fine, but it is a really, really long drop, so here we go. Second pillar up. Boom. Expensive, but looks good. At least I think it does look good. Alrighty. Whew. One. Done. Time to move on to something else. We interrupt your regularly scheduled Regality video to announce a shop opening.
Hello everyone, and welcome to the opening of my new shop, Jeffrey's Lectern. This will be the go-to place for all of your enchanted book needs. Now, if you get down here with me real quick, you will see that this is pretty much all empty. Where is the shop? Where is the shop, you might be wondering. Well, if you follow me down here, this is the library, and this is where I will be dividing the place into many different sections. Now, as you can see, we only have 4 books for sale right now, but I will be extending the stock in the future with time, and I will be doing that with your help. I will be placing a lectern, an actual lectern, not the building, an actual lectern up there, with suggestions of you guys, which books you would like to see, and I will be working on those. Okay. Now, first you have over here, where Vince is, you have Silk Touch and Efficiency. Silk Touch price for 2 emerald coins, and Efficiency 5 for 3 emerald coins. And then if you make your way over here, we have Mending for 1 emerald coin, and the cheapest offer, 8 gold and 5 iron coins for Unbreaking Free. And we also have a bundle of Mending and Unbreaking Free, which is actually 5 gold coins cheaper than if you were to buy them separately. Oh, okay. I might be extending down further down in the future. I may be extending further those directions. I don't know. There's going to be a whole bunch more in the future, but I would figure out that I might just start small, right, and then extend into the future. I actually have some gifts for you guys because you guys decided to show up. So how many are we? 1, 2, 3. Do you also want a gift, Jordan? Since you're the server developer.
Oh, okay, I'll take a gift.
Take a gift? Alright. Jordan is God, of course. Of course. 5, right? Yeah, 5 should be fine. Alright, I am giving everyone a free mending book on the house. So here's yours, Jordan. Here is yours, Vince.
I just bought 3 of these.
Oh, well, you got another one now. And here is yours. Oh, I counted wrong. I needed 4. It's fine. And I actually have another thing for you, Vince. Because, very coincidentally, I found this book from one of my villagers. It's capacity free, which should be used for one of your items.
Oh.
So, I hope you will use that well.
Thank you.
And
Thank you, sir.
That's to thank you guys all for coming. And if you want to leave, just take this elevator up. Yes. Okay, I'll come back down. Hello. Oh. Oh. Oh, I'm already getting sales. You've already bought so many. This is going so well. All right, thank you guys so much. I'll do hidden for now. All right, thank you. And if you want to exit the shop, go up for the elevator, and there is a nice leaky little area where you can get out I noticed, and you can go on with your shopping stuff. So if that's either getting some sand from Vince, or getting some nice ice charms from Moon's shop, or going on the train. Anything you want, you can just keep on shopping. And
Sand.
yeah, sand, yeah. Ah, Jeffrey, I should probably explain that. Jeffrey, you might actually know him, know Moon, but Jeffrey was a villager I mean, you might, I don't know, but Jeffrey was a librarian from another dimension. It's a nice story, but it was risky to live, yeah. And Jeffrey was the mending villager that mysteriously vanished. No, no idea how he disappeared. and then yeah, I decided to name the shop after Jeffrey, and yeah, that's the story.
In remembrance.
In remembrance of Jeffrey, I thought it was a nice throwback.
Earlier today, I had Vince come in and install this elevator, and now it's time to put in the castle tower for it. So we're going to have a tower, it's going to go up, and it's going to go above here. The roof is going to be probably like the block above this one, and then it's going to go down here, and then this elevator is going to go all the way down to bedrock, so that way we can actually start strip mining. Let's start building this. I'm going to time-lapse this one. We have our tower in, and I think it looks pretty good from the outside, but I will be making some changes. This is just a temporary structure right here, just to give us an idea of what we want it to look like right here, and eventually we're going to be moving it backwards, because it's a bit too far forward, but I don't really have time for that in this episode today. That's about all the time I have today for building. And, you know, there's some parts about this I would change. There's some parts about the bridge over here that I would change as well. You know, I might just have to... I spent 4 hours on this tower, mining it out, gathering materials. I spent 2 hours on the bridge. And, I think I have to redo the whole thing. Stay classy out there, folks. Why?